have been camping for about a week, so I kind of got behind on some stuff. And this tenant I had texted her to find out if she's going to be able to catch a rent up, and that's what she said she wasn't going to be able to keep paying. So she's about $2,200 behind, but she's paid for, like I said, I think about 3 years, and they're the third tenant on that property. This was actually the second house that I bought. I paid, I think, 19 grand for this property. It was back before prices started climbing up, so I got a really good deal. It's a duplex, upper and lower, and it is a huge cash cow. Even though duplexes or upper and lower ones are not my favorite because they're sometimes harder to fill, at least when there's one moves out, there's always still rent coming in to cover the expenses. So, I mean, it's already paid for itself. I bought it in 2016, I think, because that was my second property. I bought one a year for the first 3 properties when I started investing in 2015. There's no mortgage on this one. I want to put one on it as soon as possible, but right now there's no mortgage on this property. So anyway, this property has already paid for itself. It's free and clear, so everything that's coming in on it goes straight toward my cash flow profit. This property will turn over fairly quick, especially it's actually at a good time because I'll probably get a college kid in there or something for the fall. So as long as I get in there and clean it up. She did actually leave a little bit of a mess, but I've had worse. I got a couple guys that can pay to clean it out. I'm going to repaint because if you watch the video, that's my old paint scheme. It's really ugly brown color, and I just have to switch that over to my Saxon gray that I love, my white. I don't know where I got that idea, that tan, ugly poop brown. I don't know what to call it. It's awful. I painted my first 2 properties with that. I don't know, I just got tired of it, don't like it. Tenants didn't like it. Everybody loves the gray and the white, so I'm just going to stick with those. I can get paint in bulk that way and keep the same color, and just makes it easier for patching, repairing, and stuff if the paint matches. So anyway, I'm on my way now. Like I said, I was catching up from going camping. We went out to a group of us, a bunch of friends went out to West Branch and spent a week out there. I like to do that once a year. A bunch of friends that we go out there and do that. I usually go out for a week. Some just come for the weekend. So, funny little story. Okay, I got to add this. This has nothing to do with investing, but this was like, I love this story. This is so cute. We were camping and sitting by the fire, and we heard this funny little sound. It was a baby raccoon just wandered up onto our campsite. He was no more than 4 pounds or so. He's really tiny. At first, I didn't think he was even weaned. I don't think he was. I didn't know what to do with him because he didn't want to leave us alone. He was just walking around. He looked really tired because this was in the daytime. They're nocturnal, so they normally sleep during the day. So anyway, it was daytime. The little thing was really tired. I thought it was really starving, so we tried to give him pizza, a hot dog, and a couple other things, I think. And he wouldn't eat, so I don't know what it was. He was just cute. Baby raccoons are the cutest thing in the world, I think. Even cuter than puppies. Just something about them. So he wouldn't eat, but he wouldn't leave either. And we knew that wasn't good, so we picked him up, carried him back into the woods. We have a loop that we camp on that has a lot of woods behind our campsite, and it goes up to the lake. I carried it way back into the woods, laid it down, and then left. I checked on it a couple times. It was just laying there. I don't know, it was just trying to sleep, I guess. Honestly, I thought it was dying. We all thought it was dying because it looked like it's still in the age where it needed its mother. That night, he was like squawking up a storm out by the camper. We got 3 sites in a row, and like all of us heard him. A bunch of tents. Some of the friends were in tents. And this poor little thing was out there squawking, and he wouldn't eat. So I don't know if he was just scared. Probably scared, I guess. But anyway, it eventually stopped. And in the morning, we found the little guy was in a ditch out there by the road. Picked him up again. This time I went down to the office with him, hoping that maybe they could call wildlife rescue or something like that. They said they're not taking raccoons now because of rabies being really bad right now in Ohio. So nobody would take them. He told me to do exactly what I already done and just take him back into the woods. So I took him back a little bit further this time and put him down, gave him a couple of pieces of hot dog, and I don't think he ate them. But a little bit later, this is what was weird. A little later, I thought he came back up to the campsite. It was not quite dusk, and I saw him like, oh, I gotta carry this little guy back out there again. I grabbed some gloves and picked him. I went to pick him up, and he just looked really scared of me. Backed off real quick, and I'm like, okay, his demeanor changed really quickly here. He was really docile before, so I just left him alone. He actually walked off on his own back toward the woods. So I waited about an hour. I went back to where I first dropped him off, and lo and behold, there are two of them now. So I'm assuming that second one that I saw was probably the sibling that I hadn't seen yet. That's not the one that I had picked up before and carried around. Anyway, I put some more little pieces of hot dog down. The other ones were gone, by the way, that I had left. So I put some more down, and they were actually eating them. So it made me feel so good. I'm pretty sure they're going to survive. Now they have two siblings, brother, sister, whatever they are. They were just the cutest things. I'm happy. That's my story. I went way off there to come back around to why I'm catching up on stuff. We were camping there for a week, and I got so far behind. So I went and did that turnover, inspected the property, and now I'm coming to the property here in Barberton. That was the place I've been working on for over a month. The tenants here did kind of mess the place up quite a bit. These are the ones that, I don't know, I'll talk about this one more in another video because I haven't done one yet. But anyway, it was an interesting experience. But I'm going over here to take the trash out, finally just about have it cleaned up, and ready to start painting. So I will keep you apprised of that during the next video. Thank you for watching this. This is Kevin with the Compulsive Investor channel.